And now to that news breaking overnight, the death of American actor Hayden Panettiere. Panettiere became a household name for starring roles in the hit TV series Nashville and Heroes. She also released a memoir earlier this year where she opened up about her struggles with postpartum depression, addiction, and abuse. CBC's Marianne Demain is here with us on this story. Marianne, Panettiere's father is also her agent, and sort of where we got the information to begin all this today.
Yes, Hayden Panettiere was only 36 years old.
Yeah.
So her father, via a statement, says this is an unimaginable loss. And this is the rest of the statement that he released, also asking for privacy at this time. But he says, "It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched her on screen." And we know that she did step away from being on screen for a period of time, and earlier this year released that memoir that, Mark, you just mentioned. And in that book, she outlines very openly her experiences and struggles with addiction as well as abuse. She talks about the grief after losing her younger brother, as well as the postpartum depression she experienced after having her daughter, who she eventually gave up custody to. There's a lot of reaction to her death, people shocked and processing this news that came out very suddenly yesterday, including from Jay Shetty, who just had Panettiere on his podcast in May, saying, "I can't believe it. Our friendship had just begun, and I was so moved by the conversation we shared earlier this year. My love and condolences to her family and fans." We also heard from Kelly Osborne, who took to social media, posting a photo of Hayden Panettiere in her Insta story, saying, "My heart grieves for someone so special to this world and such a good friend to me. I will never forget you, Hayden, and I will always believe you deserved better." At this point, there is no cause of death released, but we do know police in Greenville, South Carolina, where Hayden Panettiere lived and where she died yesterday, they are saying that there is no signs of foul play. They say this is not suspicious. They also say it was an acquaintance who called 911.
And, you know, so much has been made in recent days of the issues that she has dealt with, certainly. All of that coming on what was relatively a short Hollywood career. She's only 36 years old, but did so much during that time. One of those actors that could kind of do it all, right?
And she was in front of the camera since the time she was a baby. She did commercials as a baby. She was on soap operas at the age of 4. Then she was in movies. She voiced one of the characters in A Bug's Life, even starred on screen alongside Denzel Washington. But fans really got to know her on the series Heroes. That's when she played the popular cheerleader who also had superpowers. This was on for several seasons, and that's where she really got a big following, going on to other movies like Bring It On, All or Nothing, even I Love You, Beth Cooper. But over the past few years, fans really got to know her through roles like this. Panettiere starred in Nashville as Juliet Barnes. She was nominated for 2 Golden Globes for her role in this show, but in addition to that, the songs she recorded for this show, close to a dozen of them, also ended up on the Billboard music charts, so it gives you a sense of the talent that she had. She also starred in 2 of the Scream films that happened over the past few years, but really after stepping away from the spotlight, she was writing her book, and over the past few months, she was talking about that book and her memoir, opening up a discussion about something she said she was initially very private about, but really wanted to speak out to break the stigma. Today, people thinking of that as well.
Yeah, that clip of her singing there really hammers home what I was saying, right? She could kind of do it all. So real big loss on so many levels. Marianne Demain, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.